Let's make jerk chicken wraps. Okay, y'all, so we're getting ready to marinate the chicken for these jerk chicken wraps. So, it's another way you can use one of my products. We got the jerk seasoning today. We're gonna use various products today. We're gonna use jerk seasoning, Remoulade sauce, and jerk sauce. So, but we're gonna go ahead and start seasoning this chicken so we can go ahead and set it aside. And we're gonna do some other things so this can go ahead and marinate. And this is good to kind of marinate if you had your chicken, like if you had to go to work or something, you can marinate your chicken ahead of time, come home, make these jerk wraps for the family or for your lunch or meal prep or whatever, and it's already done. Okay, so let's get started. So of course I have some green seasoning. Put some green seasoning. And if you want the recipe for this, go to DivineKuizine.com and you will have the green seasoning recipe there. And then we have the DivineKuizine jerk seasoning that we're gonna use. And this is close to, it's like a rub, it's a wet rub, and it's spicy, so it's gonna give you more of that authentic jerk taste. All natural, no GMOs, no high fructose or anything like that. Everything is good in this. And then we're gonna add some seasonings. So we have some garlic powder, onion powder, my favorite, seasoned pepper. And don't worry, the measurements will be on DivineKuizine.com website, and that's where you can purchase my products from and also get various recipes and what to do with the products. We have some complete seasoning. I'm just gonna do a little bit of cayenne pepper, not that much because this is already spicy with the jerk rub. And we have some salt. Of course, you gotta always salt your food. So we have some salt. And I'm just gonna go in and make sure all this gets mixed in there very well and all the crevices of the chicken. And what chicken I do have today is I have some boneless chicken thighs and I also have some chicken breast. So I'm doing a mixture of both, but you could just do either one. You know, if you're more of a breast person, you can do the breast or the chicken thighs. It's just kind of up to you what you want, dark or white meat, but I just like to do both. So we're gonna go ahead and do both, and I had some out already. So it smells really good. So we're gonna go ahead. This is all done, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side, and then we're gonna make the other. We're gonna make some coleslaw, a Caribbean kind of coleslaw to go in the wrap as well. That's gonna give it that crunch. Okay, y'all. So now we're getting ready to make the slaw for this. So I just went ahead and got some plastic coleslaw in a bag, but you can also just cut up some cabbage if you want. You could also just cut up some cabbage if you wanted to, or some red cabbage, or some, regular green cabbage. It's up to you. This is just a little easier, for me to do, but you can go ahead and just get some cabbage. You don't have to get it out the bag. So I just let this be my base. So I just start with some of bag coleslaw. This has like the cabbage and the carrots in it already. And then we're gonna add some things to it. And I like this sandwich because you have your chicken, you're gonna have your crunch. It's gonna give you that flair of Caribbean. Okay, so we have colored peppers. So I have some colored peppers. I have one serrano pepper, just for a little bit of heat, but not a lot because we are jerking the chicken, and so we just don't want everything just so hot. But that just gives it another flavor with one serrano pepper that I put in there, and then I put colored peppers. So what I did is I put the yellow pepper, the red pepper, and some red onion. So we have our coleslaw, our peppers, and serrano pepper. So now we're gonna go ahead and season this up. Now we're gonna go ahead and season up our coleslaw. So we have a little bit of apple cider vinegar. That's gonna give us a little acidity in the salad. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of onion powder, seasoned pepper, a little bit of sugar spice. This is the DivineKuizine sugar spice. So this is another way that you can use the DivineKuizine sugar spice. And this has a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of your warm spices like nutmeg, cardamom, stuff like that. So what we're doing here is we're layering flavor. So we're gonna give it a little acidity, so that because you need that, a little sweetness, a little spice. But when it all comes married together, it's like a explosion of flavors in your mouth. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm just layering the flavors in this salad. So we're gonna put a little bit of the DivineKuizine sugar spice in there. And then we have just a pinch of cayenne pepper. Just a real pinch. And then we have some salt, of course, because we have to season everything. So you have some salt. And then we're gonna use for our dressing, instead of mayonnaise or something like that, we're gonna use the DivineKuizine Remoulade sauce. So the DivineKuizine Remoulade sauce is very universal. You can use it on sandwiches, salads. It's a dressing, right? It's a condiment. You can dip your French fries with it. You can use it as a burger. So take that out. So in the replace of mayo, this is what you can use. It's kind of like, let me give you an example of something that you may know, like ranch. When ranch came out, it was a big rave. You could put it on everything. This is, it's 20 times better than ranch, but I'm just giving you the example of what this condiment can be used. It can be used for various things. So today, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use it for this salad. So, put some of the DivineKuizine Remoulade sauce in here. It's just, you have different things in your piles in your mouth. Not everything's just chicken or mushy. Everything has a different texture. So this is gonna give you that nice crunchy texture. Okay, y'all, so we're getting ready to fry up some plantains. Okay, y'all, so we're getting ready to cook up our marinated jerk chicken. See our sauce. So in a bowl, let's go put some remoulade and the jerk sauce, DivineKuizine jerk sauce. And now we're gonna just wrap this like a burrito. So let me move some of this, some elbow room, y'all. So we're gonna take it. Oops, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take both sides. I'm gonna hold it tight and wrap it, and then we're gonna cut it. Let's go in. Mukbang. Okay, let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. It's spicy, it's sweet, it has acidity, it has everything that I told you when we were making it, where it was gonna have all the flavors, depths and depths of flavor. You got that chicken, it's just right. It's spicy, but it's not hot. It's hot, but it got a flavor to it, right? Then you got your coleslaw, which is crunchy. It gives you another texture in your mouth. But then it's sweet. It's got that acidity because we put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. Then it's creamy because we made it with the Remoulade sauce, the DivineKuizine Remoulade sauce. With a little bit of sweetness because we used the DivineKuizine sugar spice. And then you have this nice, kind of got a little bit of crust on the side of the tortilla when I, kind of warmed up the tortillas. This is a banger. When I say it's a banger, I ain't trying to front because I made it. Make it for yourself and then write me a review and tell me what you think about this recipe. This recipe will be at DivineKuizine.com, also with all my wonderful products that I showed you what you can do with them. Will also be on DivineKuizine.com under the shop. You can get the recipe under recipes. If you're watching me on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the other recipes become part of the fam if you're not already. If you come here again, welcome back. Checking out my recipes, but you guys got to, if you don't do anything else in your life, make this jerk chicken wrap. Love y'all.